The house was dressed in celebration. Streamers curled across the ceiling like strands of sunlight, and balloons bobbed lazily in the corners of the room. A vanilla cake sat proudly on the table, layered with strawberries and covered in frosting that spelled out a name in looping blue letters. In the kitchen, friends huddled together, whispering with hushed excitement, their faces glowing with anticipation. They had rehearsed the moment in their minds. The door would open, the lights would flick on, and a joyful chorus of "surprise" would shatter the silence. When Alex finally walked through the door, everything happened exactly as planned. The lights blazed to life, a burst of voices filled the room, and hands clapped in celebration. For a moment, the air seemed to sparkle with happiness. But Alex didn't smile. The surprise should have been proof that he was loved, evidence that he wasn't alone. Yet as the cheers echoed around him, his heart sank. He felt the weight of all the lonely weeks he had carried with him, the quiet belief that he wasn't truly seen. The laughter, the decorations, the carefully planned party, it all felt like a play staged for someone else. He was standing in the spotlight, but it didn't feel warm. He forced himself to grin, to nod, to laugh when everyone laughed. But behind the mask, sadness pressed hard against his ribs. He noticed every detail: the cake with his name, the pile of gifts stacked neatly on a chair, the smiles painted across the faces of people he cared about. And yet, instead of filling him with joy, each detail reminded him of the emptiness inside. Couldn't they see it? Couldn't they tell? As the night stretched on, Alex went through the motions. He opened gifts, he said thank you, he let people hug him and ruffle his hair. He ate a slice of cake that tasted sweet but heavy, like it was made of sugar and silence. His friends kept saying, "This is your special day, and we did this for you." But the more they spoke, the further away he felt, as though their voices were echoing from behind a wall. Finally, when it was time for the candles, everyone gathered close. The flames flickered gently, casting light across his face. "Make a wish," they urged. The room grew quiet, waiting for him to close his eyes and believe in magic. Alex did close his eyes, but not to wish for toys, money, or even another party like this one. He wished for something no one could see, something no one had written on the cake. He wished, desperately, to feel the happiness they all thought he already had. When he blew out the candles, cheers erupted around him once again. The room was filled with applause, laughter, and warm voices. But Alex stayed quiet, his secret wish held tightly inside his chest. He carried his sadness like an invisible flame, flickering in the dark, hoping that one day, someday, it might burn into something brighter.